pull down and he faces back, right? Here, then that's when I'm going to do that baseball slide through, right? The Yoko Toshi. Okay, so I'm just going to do it once here. So I pull down and he faces out. That's what I do. Boom. We're not wrapping up his legs, right? We're not tangling him. So watch this. Remember how I was saying everything's about the leg work? Doesn't matter my upper body grip. Doesn't matter, right? So we have the Russian, and it's the same basic idea. If I'm pulling him and he bases out really hard like that, it's the same throw. All I have to do is drop here. You have to time it, okay? Because if I don't time it right, I'll put myself on my back. But if you do it right, we remember the first move we did from the Russian, right? We pull it off, I go here and I pull. He pulls back hard, boom. So you have to get them to throw themselves, right? So in judo, the only thing I do that's different is I had the gi on right here, working with the gi on today, is I'll get him to face me here, and when he faces me, instead of going to the baseball slide and my head not going through, I get my head all the way through and I throw this way. But it's the same concept. It depends on where the weight is. When his weight's on his heels, he goes back. When his weight's leaning forward on his toes, which is what happens when I spin him around, right? Because if I like go in here, pull it off, and my first move goes here, see that? Boom. Okay, and then I turn and I face him and cut. Okay, works really well in the gi. I don't have to worry about any slipping. Okay, but the idea though is that the footwork is what's important. It's the footwork that we have to create. You can't force a throw on somebody. If you can, then their skill level is way lower than yours. I don't want you to train for people whose skill level is low. I want you to train for people whose skill level is higher than you, and then you have a system, and you can beat them even when they're better than you. Does that make sense? So then when we go into competitions and stuff, the system happens so fast that they're not ahead. We're ahead. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. All right, so now, get with your partner. I want you to work on the Russian again, because all these things are tying together. You step in the middle and pull him, right? Because remember how I said with the Sumio Toshi, when he steps that leg back, right? That's when I'm throwing him that way, right to the hole. Well, look, when I put my leg here with the Russian, I'm creating that. See what I mean? There's a hole, there's a space. When I pull him forward, because my leg's in the way, he can't put that. It's like being a table and having 4 legs. You take a leg out, now he falls on the side where there's no leg. Okay.